I know that I said we don't need the graphite. But, I mean, can we really turn down graphite when it's literally grinding inside of our drivetrain? Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer, episode 47, where we have returned with our rover, and oh, not a moment too soon. This was really starting to get tedious, but we brought back all sorts of resources. In fact, I think the bulk of what we're going to have to do here with these resources is to sort through them. And I think that's going to be rather tricky and challenging, and so our best bet is going to be just to detach everything and sort it out later. Yes, indeed. So, first thing is first, we're going to go ahead and take this large shredder and go ahead and just place it over here. Because the truth of the matter is, we can just shred things here. We don't have to have a portable shredder with us. I mean, it would be nice, sure, why, of course it would, but is it necessary? No. Is it worth the pain of bringing it along? Absolutely no. Because make no mistake, painful it is. It is really painful trying to drag 3 rovers around on this planet. And that's when I realized sort of this elegant realization that I had as I was driving back to this base off camera, and that's that, you know, some planets are better for certain things than others. Some planets are better for graphite, let's say, or ammonium. Not just the resources they specialize in, but other resources that are seemingly abundant anywhere. They're still better in some planets than others. And that's when I realized that some planets are just better for scrap than others. And this planet, not only is it not good for scrap, it is not good for a convoy of rovers. It is, let's just say, beyond painful. And I suppose we'll leave it at that. Now, one of the things we can do is we can bring back this whole container full of soil here. And with it, we can just continually produce graphite. Because we're going to need graphite. And then from there, when we take off, we will have simply the drill, the light, the RTGs, and our storage full of soil, and that's it. Now, the next planet we go to, or the next moon, would be Novus. If it requires a 5th RTG, we will effectively be out of storage. I mean, I guess we could store stuff here in the back. Actually, yeah, you're darn tootin' we could. That might be worth it now. No, because we have all the titanium we could want. Goodness, we have loads and loads of titanium. We even have a medium storage full of it. I'm trying to think what else we would need titanium for besides what we've been using it for. And we have the carbon. We have lots of graphite. I don't really think there's I don't think there's a strong reason or a strong argument. Because look, we have this clay, carbon. I mean, we don't need any resources at all. We can effectively just process what we have, get underway. If we're really that concerned about scrap, like if we find a medium solar panel or something, we can package it. But what do we need scrap for? For iron, we can go somewhere else and get iron and come back if it's that important. smelted all the titanium. We have another package of titanium here. We could stand for some lithium, but again, that's going to be underground. Whenever we are ready to start that journey. But even then, if we put the medium storage, so look. And the compound, do we need compound? I don't think we do, but we can put this medium storage here on the back. And voila. We have the ability to bring things with us at that point. Right, and we don't need all of this. We're so abundant on these resources, we're literally just leaving them lying around. We have no active use for them. We did make more argon, though. That's handy. I think next should be nitrogen. Send away for some iron. We could make steel. I don't know if I want to use my scrap for that, though, to be completely honest. Alright, so today's misadventure is going to be north. North as north can be. And we're traveling single rover ops, so should be a lot less painful. Should be. In fact, I feel fairly certain if we just leave the drill running... Look, there's graphite there. We don't even need the graphite, really. And just leave it be. No, I think if we just leave the drill running, we'll be in better shape than if we don't leave it running, so... No, dig down. Ugh, crunching up rocks and trees. There's something oddly satisfying about just carving through the earth. I believe we're going straight. It's not very visually appealing. It's just a tunnel that we're illuminating with our headlamp. Let's see if we can get back on the surface. Maybe bypass some of this mountain. We'll cut up a little bit with the drill. Ah, there we are. And look at that. We've already come up upon the North Pole. But simply by not running the drill, we're running into these little bumpy plants again. So the drill is a must. We're going to get all of our soil containers filled, which realistically is why we don't need to stop for graphite anymore. Pretty much gives us 8 graphite very, very quickly. Wow, so 3 rovers struggle, 1 rover can really handle business. So that makes me wonder if you can always attach enough RTGs to a rover to power the gateways, even on the hardest planet, if you utilize the storage on the back of the vehicle. Because that is effectively, because you could fit 2, 3, 4, 5. You could put 5 if you put one where the soil canisters are. And then 6, 7, if you can get a large storage on the back, you can go 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could have 9 RTGs. We'll have to see. Because I have a feeling while Glacio might be conducive to a 3-rover convoy, I know that Novus is not. And even a 2-rover convoy, I imagine Aatrox would not be. But these things are ludicrous. Alright, and here we are. Alright, zoom out so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you. You there. Let's see if I just No. I love the way everything just goes flying. Let's just throw it around. Boom. North Pole confirmed. Very nice. We run this planet. Alright. Sounds good. I do not think we're going to take anything back because there's no need to. Ooh. Instead we're going to drop the drill on our vehicle and rinse it. No, instead we're going to head south. Like way, way south. So the real question is, would it be faster to travel back the way we came? My instinct is to say yes, if we can find the actual path that we traveled. However, if we waste time searching for it, then my answer quickly becomes no. So let's just head south. And we'll see what happens. See, that doesn't look like a drill path, but so we're going to have to make our own. In the end, it doesn't rightly matter a ton, as long as we get to the South Pole. It's not really super important that we go back the exact same way we came, because why would it be? I think it is going to be important to bypass these biomes whenever possible with these giant coral boulders. These things are atrocious. I do not approve. I do not accept these terms. Or I guess I have to, so I accept them, but under protest. Let the record show, Your Honor. We're not pleased. Oh, see, look, and they're like, the tiniest little bit sticks up out of the ground, and a ton of it is underground. You can't even effectively burrow under the crust to bypass it. Oh, and then the forests. Oh, why did it have to be snakes? We are still heading south, effectively. Which is a good darn thing, because if we'd have gotten turned around... one more thing to try to overcome. Alright, drill, do your worst. Oh, wow. Okay, I know that I said we don't need the graphite. But, I mean, can we really turn down graphite when it's literally grinding inside of our drivetrain? I mean, over organic? Really? Because I don't think we can. I don't think we can at all. In fact, I think we have to stop and smell the graphite. Well, this might not be an ammonium planet or a scrap planet, but wow, can you get some graphite here. Why is my light not on? There we go. Yeah, just leave all this organic behind. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, organic, not as valuable as graphite. I'm pretty sure it's not even close. So let's stock up on it, shall we? Let's max out. Here, this will make this a little easier, won't it? Let's see, 1, 2, just 3 is all we need? Oh, jeez. So much graphite, we were able to get 16 of it in about 60 seconds, and there's more left. We're going to have to leave more behind. Wow. Yeah, so let it be known, if you need graphite, Lasagna is the place to come. Alright, let's just keep grinding through the mountains. Why would we go up and over? Nope. Watch out for those boulders. Crunch. Just got a whole back cargo area full of graphite. Whoa, careful. We don't want to go too deep in the crust. That's how bad things happen. Of course, I knew it was a matter of time. Really? Are we still heading south-ish? No, we're not really heading south. We need to make sort of a hard left, actually. We need a hard left turn. I'm glad I hopped out to check it. Alright, hard left turn it is. Alright, we'll just go underneath that boulder to come up and around it over here. Look at that. Wow, a single rover can really do some crazy digging. It's like a worm tunneling through the earth. It's pretty epic. Although I guess not a worm. I guess the triple rover convoy would be a worm. More titanium. We don't need you. Look at all the titanium. We don't need any of you. Some nice colors on this planet, though. The real question is, can I leave this Titanite behind? I don't think so. So I'm not really going out of my way for it, but if it's going to get ground up in the bottom of our vehicle, I could at least, like, pick some up. Yeah, I can hold 3. Alright, south is still ahead of us, so we're on track. On track with where we need to be, so let's do it. I'm not sure which biome I dislike the most. The biome with the giant boulders, or these forests. It's not like Silva where you have these massive grass plains you can just use to travel. Come on. You got this. You can't have no in your heart. You must believe. There you go. It's less scenic, but digging those tunnels sure does... Oh, more graphite. Holy moly. That's a lot of graphite. I love it. Let's burrow down into the earth a little bit, shall we? No, not to the blue. Stay out of the blue. That's a pretty cool blue color, though. I bet if we took that back to Calidor, that would make a neat little lake. Alright. Drill coming through. Alright, we're gonna have to reassess south here in just a hot minute. Oh no, we're going south. Is that it? That's it. We're getting close. Okay. So we will continue out of this basin. Oh, and into boulder territory. I think part of our problem is we're dragging resources underneath us. It's like after we drill them, they do get caught up into our rover. Oh, we left one behind. Yep, it just takes time for them to come tumbling out. You can see the little organic pieces tumbling aside. I'm gonna add more to it. Oh, what is the easier way to get there is the question. I guess we'll just tumble down through here. Grind it till we find it, so to speak. Ugh. No. No. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, almost. Near perfect. Perfect. I love it. We'll likely only need one extender at this rate. Maybe a second one. Nope, just one. Boom. And this shall be every surface gateway. On Visanya. Complete. Now what we'll have to check out once we do this is before we go to the core to see if this by itself unlocks the suit and the colors. Because we haven't checked that yet. I imagine it doesn't, but you never know. Now the real question is, do we bring all this stuff back with us? It would make sense to try to drive this rover back to our base. If I'm going to do that, though, I'm likely going to do that off camera. Let's see. So this would be the exotic suit, maybe. Yeah. Nope, we have to do the core. We have to do the core. Okay. So I'm going to take this rover back to our base, because I have no idea how long that's going to take. It's going to take me a hot second to figure out where exactly our base is. But I know that if we head to the north, we will eventually, at some point, run into our base. I suppose we could just package up these RTGs, package up the drill, ferry all the soil back, just leave the large rover behind. That would be easier. We're just like leaving trash lying around. Making another large rover in the future is not, I don't think, going to be as difficult as finding our base back. Because here's the problem. If we try to drive back, we effectively, if we head south, we could end up here, 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 or here. Or, as we went from the South Pole to the North Pole, we didn't hit any of these in between. We ended up all the way, like, skirting in between them. So that could also happen. Planets are big. Let's just ferry our supplies back. I think that's the right thing. So we'll just start with what we have on us. And I will do this off camera, and I'll bring you back once we're good. Alright, so in fact, I've done some soul searching. And I've decided that if I'm just going to leave... I'm just going to leave this rover here. Like, that's not the best way to do business. Really, if I'm going to treat this rover as expendable, there's one thing I should do with it first. And that's take it down to the center of this planet. Because why not? Why wouldn't I, is the question. Why would I not just recklessly shoot down to the core of this planet? Because if I'm going to lose the rover, then I'm going to lose the rover. I could at least find out what the resource is with this rover. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Interesting. So we did bring graphite with us, which is good because it means we can package up some of this scrap. But also we're going to be able to stop and gather a lot of lithium while we're here, right? Look, we're already experiencing low gravity. I don't see any titanium here yet, though, so we haven't hit the outer core. Ooh, look at all that lithium go. And these are all things we can ferry up from the core once we get down there. Plus, I'm still experimenting on the best way to reach the core, and I think the last time part of our struggle in trying to get to the core on DeSolo was we had the long line of rovers, and maybe a single sacrificial rover is the way to do it. I'm not saying that I know it is yet, but I'm definitely not ruling anything out either. There's another piece of scrap over here we can come secure. Work light, that is another really good piece of scrap. Excess work lights. Okay, so now we've gathered up 8 lithium, which is delicious. Let's continue our journey. Let us dig down. Just as pure down as we can, I think. Like if we could just fall straight down. Ooh. Don't jump out of the rover. That's not how I wanted to do business. So this doesn't really look any different, though. And of course, we have no way to get back out. This is a one-way trip if ever there was one. Quartz. But we know... I can't even see where we came out of. We just continue. This does not look like the outer core to me, though. And if it is, it doesn't have much to differentiate it from the caves above. Down we go. Ooh, to the purple stone. And even more purple stone. And even... Whoa. Whoa. Tumbling. Ugh. Tumbling in low gravity. Okay, there is titanium. So we have effectively hit some sort of core. At least the outer level. I'm looking for some odd formation to differentiate this from the rest of everything. You can see ammonium. Oh. Yeah, ammonium. That might be worth doing a little bit of exploration for. But look, there are more dangerous plants here than we've seen in previous cores. Maybe we'll stay on our rover. Or we'll just break through this wall for a second. Yep, there's the titanite. One little speck of ammonium up there. There's more over that way. I don't think this is the level with the obelisks. There is something nice sort of about the reckless abandon with which we can just burrow down into the core and not care. There's something kind of cool about that. Liberating. Not so much about these rock formations that impede our travel. I imagine this stone is difficult to cut through, but this drill 3 made with the diamond, it can't tell the difference between it and butter. Ooh, ammonium. How I would like to take a little bit of this back. Let's see. I think we can store one here, one there, one here on me. An extra work light. We don't need the laterite for sure. Do we want to hold on to the graphite? No, I think we'll swap it up. We'll get rid of 2 graphite and we'll get the ammonium. Ammonium is more difficult to make with the soil centrifuge than graphite is, so by definition it's a bit more valuable. Or not by definition, but by design. Just because it's more time. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's... Ooh, but we need to have enough graphite to pack up everything we want. Let's see, we've got 1 packager. We need to pack up 4 RTGs and a drill. Everything else is complete garbage, so as long as we have 5, yeah, we're covered. Okay. Then if that's the case, I say we keep on digging. Wait, Thranxes, which direction are we going to dig? Down. To the nth degree down. Boom. Oh, and the low gravity abounds. I don't see anything that really differentiates this core from the rest of the planet, which is somewhat disappointing. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I was so, like, just awestruck by the mushroom biome that you experience once you dig down a certain amount into Silva, that I was kind of hoping for similar moments at other planets. And these just look like more caves. The moon sort of had the giant stalactites. The Calidor had the, the gray fossil bone structures, which, again, they were something. I suppose here you have these odd stalactite formations. It's about as good as it gets. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go ahead. We'll send another piece of scrap back with us. But if I don't see an obelisk around here, then we're just going to have to dig straight down again, right? Because we might be at that point. We might be where it's time to dig down. Let's do it. Boom. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my. So apparently this section with the obelisks, very treacherous. Full of like micro caves. Do you see this? Okay, so that's a little bit of character to this cave. Because look, this obelisk comes up there, but there's like, it's like a shell to this core. We're gonna be stuck, it's gonna pull us down too. Yep. Okay. And we're going to the core. There's no turning back now. Free falling. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop spinning. Please stop spinning. Please stop spinning. Okay, now if I hop out and I tell you to flip, what's going to happen? No, you can't get stuck here. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Whoa, whoa. What if I go out here? Oh no! We've broken it. Oh wow. It can't handle any of this. As long as we can get the RTGs off it, I suppose we can make new diamonds. I don't want to lose 4 RTGs though. Okay. And what do we have here for resources? Not the right one. Okay. We shall run up this way. And let us assess what resource are you requesting. Oh, not ammonium. Not resin. Be you lithium or graphite, and we're in there. Nope, not lithium. Graphite. It is graphite. What are the odds? We are not making a one-way trip today. Not at all. Oh, wow. No. No, it's not graphite. Oh, it looked so close. Okay. Wait. Why is my oxygen not going down? I don't have my oxygen generator happening. Is there something about the core on this planet that's oxygenated? Perhaps it's just because we're close to the rover? I feel like that's out of tether range. More questions than answers. That's what I get. More questions than answers. Okay, so we are looking at a one-way trip because we need to bring back graphene. So close to graphite, but not quite. Not quite the same. And our rover is just plain stuck. It's all broken. Wheels are all squished. It can't figure out which way is up. Apparently neither can we, because we're just gonna fall in a giant circle. Well, let's see. If this is the direction we fell, is this the direction we fell? I'm trying to ascertain which way would at least get us close. There's no way of knowing. Look at the compass down here. It's like, whoa. It's all stretched, all weird. No, standing right here at the center. It goes, oh, there you go. North, south, east, and west. So that means that would be our best bet? I don't know. I'm like, should we try to make it to the surface, or should we just die here where our stuff is easy to get? We might be able to make it out if we try, but then... I'm gonna have to consider my life's decisions here. I think what it is we just die and we just come down here. We work our way back down. You have to, unfortunately, you have to make the first trip just to see what you need, and there's no easy way to do that, and then you have to be able to get back up and come back down. So... if we try to head west with our portable oxygenator, which we might be able to do, then if we die, it's lost. It's lost for sure. You can see now we're starting to lose oxygen now that we're away from the core. What is that? Oh, that's titanite. Alright, hold up. I know. But what we need here is a way to go up. Right? Just like this. We just go up. We hope the windmill charges. Going up should be a lot easier than going down as far as hand carving the path. Because a straight line from the core will always take you up and out. A straight line from the surface won't unless it's straight down. So that's interesting. That means we're going to be walking a path that isn't necessarily straight down, but it will be by the time we get to the surface. That's going to be weird. Well, now I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Because more and more, this path is going to become impossible to climb. It's going to get more and more straight up and down the further up to the top we get. Right? See, look at this. It's like we can barely traverse it. It's so almost vertical at this point. And we've only just got to this area where the titanium is. So it's not going to be able to be a straight path. And we're not going to be able to build up our energy without a generator and some organic. Which means we're just going to slowly run out of power. It's going to be tricky. We could take the mods off our tool. Then even still, this path will be a straight line by the time we get to the surface. We are getting an energy surplus. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't go gentle into that good night. We just need some compound, really. Right? And then we can make ourselves a small generator. It's difficult. It's difficult to figure out what the right answer is. We'll just try to cut it at as much of an angle as possible, right? We'll let the windmill regain our power. just go as steeply up as we can to save as much time and energy as we can. I feel like that's the right answer. As long as that windmill turns every once in a while. And then look, it's going to continue to get steep as we climb out. Steeper and steeper. Okay, so what if we soften it just a little bit, right? Like this. We have to. It makes sense. You know, the more I thought about it, if we have to soften our slope coming down, we have to change its gradient going up as well. We have to. There's no way around it. Oh, and there goes our light. Now it's spooky. Oh, wait. We could make O2 filters. There you go. Well, no, I want... Okay, we've got another O2 filter. We'll be okay. Be okay. We're gonna find our way out of this planet. Out of the core. So no matter what... so this is interesting. No matter how we draw this line from the core up, it's going to get steeper as we go. Just like any line drawn from the surface would get so shallow it would eventually become a tangent and come out the other side of the Earth. Sort of need that windmill to engage a little bit. Unless we're just going to stick with our short and narrow tunnel, which I guess we are for now. Oh, man. We really put all our eggs in one basket here. And we're hosed. We just got to move around till that windmill catches. Come on. We just need that windmill to catch. Oh. Oh, wow. Jeez. What are the odds, right? Ugh. Did you not doubt it for a second? Did you have total faith? Oh, wow. I don't know. I doubted it for a second. I did. I'm not going to lie. I was a little doubtful. Oh, that sort of used my power that I didn't need to use. Let's use our power as little as possible. Oh no, I hear the toxic gas plants. But I must be getting further and further away. My path is getting steeper and steeper. See, there's compound. No laterite. Instead, give me the quartz. It's okay. We'll get some more here in just a second. Oh, now we run into the real problem, which is rocks. And there's no more easy resin to be had. We've got to be getting close to the surface, though. We just keep digging. Yes. Okay, alright. Just gotta get that windmill going. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna let that windmill tick more and more. Digging out is a very different change of pace than digging down. Alright, we should work with this path while we don't have power and it's not a factor. There we go. Look at that windmill turn. I love it. I was gonna say, why is the power not charging? I'm gonna take it as much as you'll give me. Oh snap! Oh, I thought we were done for. Are we really gonna have made it? My light won't turn off now. My light's glitched and permanently on state. That's okay. Ah, we've got power. We're gonna live a bit longer. Wow, I never did get one of those quartz to put a beacon down, did I? Alright, okay, we gotta soften it up a little bit, I get you. Oh, look at that. Oh! Wow. Wow. Back from the center of the planet. And look at that turbine spin. Oh, I needed that wind in my life so bad. And I have no idea where we are. But we need to be able to get back here. We need that quartz. Okay, let's go back down and get some quartz. So we can make a beacon. There it is, there it is. Hold on. Stop. Skirt. Alright, alright. Let's let's bridge this gap again here because reasons. All right. So this is our path down. This is how we get back down. And the real question is, how do we get back to our base? We could build a shuttle. We could build a shuttle, launch into the air, and then look for a gateway, and then just land. But really, if we can find a any gateway will take us back to our base. So we just have to find a gateway, and then we're golden. And while there didn't seem to be much wind down at the core, there does seem to be a lot of wind here. Alright. Let's do it. I'm still not sure if this is the most efficient way to do it, but it is definitely a different way than last time. Alright, we'll do the flashing red beacon. Let's peruse a little bit. See if we can see a gateway anywhere. We're sort of up on a mountain, which is good. Oh, wait a minute. We've totally been here before. This is a mountain we drove the rover through. Okay, so that means we're bound to be close to a gateway. Question is where and in which direction? North and south don't seem to be shifting that much, so we're not near a pole. We could head to a pole. I mean, if we head north, we're guaranteed to get to the North Pole, but is that going to be the shortest gateway to where we want to go? Although, to be fair, we should be following the rover trail. Right? I mean, the rover trail is going to take us at least on a path we've already traveled before. Well, we have a good bit of power now. So what? This looks like we would have come up from here. This isn't the place we would have gone down. We would have drilled up right into the side of a mountain. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? Oh no, that's some. Got all excited there for a moment. Now, which way would our rover have come from is the question. To enter here, it's a bit of sleuthing. Well, that's a good argument to leave the drill on at all times, right? Because you're always going to have a pretty clean-cut path of where you came from. Oh, look, it's drop pod. Man, that's killer scrap. Tethers. Another work light. Okay, well now we're on the great adventure to figure out where a gateway is. And I guess more than anything, we're going to find out that there is, in fact, a lot of scrap up in these mountains that we have no access to, and there is a gateway. Oh. And here I thought we were going to have to die Going down to the core. Wow. Looking at the time, though, we have totally gone over... Oh, and look at that. It's actually pretty close to this core here. We might not even need to launch a rocket to get there. But we have gone over our episode time. Wow, wow. Hour-long episode. I don't know if I'm going to edit much out, though, so we might just have a long episode today. But that's where we're going to wrap up Astroneer episode 47. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching. Because as always, I've had a good time playing. Oh, and you can see it right from here. That is perfect. Do come back next time. Right here, origin node. Do come back next time as we will be completing Visanya and moving on to Novus. But until next time, take care.